Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Career, Business, Financial Speculation, and Lotteries. Yes, lotteries. And this is for the month of July 2017, and it's for you coming from Cancer. Let's first start for your job area. Your first 15 days, your first 18 days or so in in the month of July are going to be very good and lucky dates. And so you're going to get good news in your area of job or career and plenty of support and expansion. And if you're looking for a new job, it's the time to actually put in your applications, because back will come the result very positive and very quickly in the first 18 days. You can win promotions, you can get more money, you can get even moved to a new department, you can apply to a foreign job in another country, and everything is so possible for you. The last 13 days of July, let's see what happens. They remain pretty good. They allow you again, the foreign element is very good, going to foreign countries or working in a firm in your own country that is an expatriate firm, all right, a multinational firm. And so the last 13 days are also very good, except that there's one planet there in the last 13 days who tends to make you too determined, too demanding, too aggressive in your approach. So don't do that if you're going for interviews, in the changing, or even in your ongoing job. Don't do that, because this planet will make you lose support. Okay? In areas of business, your first 15 days are very good. They show that you can make changes, you can add new businesses, you can expand your business, you can make money. There's a foreign element of the foreign link where you can also go into business with foreign people. You are very popular as well. First 18 days are very good for you in business. So get cracking and be ready to negotiate and be busy. And even if you are just going to hold on to your present businesses, you will still see that they will expand very nicely and they will bring in profits as well. Okay? Your last 13 days in business. Now, there are planets there that make you a little bit over-daring, that make you want to make changes at the last minute. And that's because there's a planet there also of ego. So for the sake of ego, you may want to make some changes just to show that you are in charge. So don't do that. Teamwork is very important in the last 13 days in business, and you cannot go alone. But I can see progress as well. So the whole month of July for you coming from Cancer is going to be very lucky in the area of business, and as I said earlier, in your job area as well. Let's go now to the financial speculation area. The financial speculation area in the month of July, it says that for the first 18 days in the stock market or with the forex or even in the gambling areas, that's also financial speculation, you can be very lucky in the first 18 days. Now, this is advice for everybody in the world who comes from born in the period of Cancer. What about you especially? The only way for me to help you is for you to get to do a personal consultation with me. And that will be based on your date of birth, on your time of birth, looking at your palms, looking at your face to see what signals there are, and to use tarot cards if you want me to use tarot cards for you. It has to be exactly for you. It will be a 90-minute session that we will have on Skype. I'll talk to you more about that. And I only charge USD 50, by the way. I'll talk more about that later. Come back to financial speculation. So you can be very lucky in the month of July to know exactly on what dates, on what days you must go all out. Only way is to do a personal consultation one day. Regarding lotteries, yes, the month of July can give you a lucky break. I agree. But then again, what day to buy, what numbers to buy, when to buy, everything comes down to a very personal level. And that's always based on your personal consultation, based on your date of birth, time of birth, your palms and all that all over again. Okay? In the meantime, let me talk to you about you coming from Cancer in a general way. You got to wear your good colors. You got to look at the dates on which to go and buy the lottery tickets. You got to look at what numbers are going to be powerful in the month of July. You got to see so many considerations. So generally, I'm going to help you by giving you what I feel for all those in cancer, all the people in the world who are in cancer for the month of July, what may help you. For your personal one, you'll have to make a personal consultation. Let's first talk of your lottery series, okay? Your lottery series. Now, there are many types of lotteries in every country, different country. In Malaysia, there's a lottery where out of 49 numbers, you have to choose 6. Some countries, there are 58 numbers, some 60, whatever it is, you work out that formula for yourself. I'm going to give you some series. I will explain to you slowly. And this will give you a guide as to which collection of numbers are going to be very strong and active in the month of July for you coming from Cancer. So I'm going to call it the 3 series, and I'll explain to you why in a minute. 3 series means the 3rd, the 12th, the 20th, the 20, let's start again. The 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, the 30th, the 39th, the 48th, the 57th. So when you add any of these numbers, not add them together. So when I say 12, when you add 1 and 2, it comes back to 3. When I said 21, the 2 and 1 comes to 3. When I said 48, the 4 and 8, it comes to 12. Then you keep adding, 4 and 8 comes to 12, and the 1 and 2 then comes to 3. So anything that comes to the root number, R-O-O-T, root number of 3, I call it the 3 series. So I've chosen the 3 series for you to use. I've also chosen the 1 series for you to use. For example, the number 1, 10, 19. Why 19? 1 and 9 equals 10. 1 and 0 equals 1. So it comes back to 1. 28, 2 and 8 equals 10. Okay? And 101. And then 37, 3 and 7 equals 10, 1 equals 1. So you go on like that. As long as it comes to the root number of 1, it's called the 1 series. So I like for you the 3 series and the 1 series. Okay? To choose your lottery numbers from for the month of July. Now I'm also going to give you your lucky dates as to when to go and buy these numbers. And the lucky dates I've chosen for you are the 3rd, 12th, 21st and 30th of July. On these dates, you have a special energy form. Your aura will be very strong. Whatever you do can be extremely right and extremely lucky. So on this 3 series is when you have to go and buy your numbers. Or even on these dates of the 3, 12, 21, 30, that's when you think up of these numbers. There are many ways of inspiration. In the end, it's your energy, it's your luck. I'm only trying to narrow down the field for you. So on the 3rd, 12, 21, 30, you may just think of numbers. And for you coming from Cancer, I like you to use your thumbs and connect them to your index finger. Alright? Now, fingers are extremities. That's how energy leaves us, and energy has to leave us, otherwise we might explode. So when you do that, energy will not leave you. And for that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes that you're getting inspired to think up of numbers or calculate the numbers, do this, and that energy keeps circling in you and it grows very powerful, and you'll get pretty inspired. Okay? The other way, which I do for myself sometimes, I cut out bits of paper 1 inch by 1 inch, and then on every single bit I will put numbers. So the first sheet of paper, I'll put number 1, the little bit, number 2, number 3, number 4. And if in your country you have to buy 69 numbers, let's say, you go up to your 69 little bits of paper with all the numbers in there 1 by 1. And then you crumple, it will all be crumpled, and you just throw them on your table. And just pick up one at random, open it, and you say, number 30. So you write down number 30, and then whatever number, as much as you need to go and buy your lottery. That's one way. I use another way is where I have a sheet of paper, and let's say in my country it's 49 numbers. So I will write already the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the numbers down neatly up to 49. And then I might close my eyes and I'll just at random put a pen here, and I'll look, it's number 28, so I write number 28. Next one, number 30, and I write number 30. And I use my channel of energy, all these energies that's leaving us, and get my numbers that way as well. Okay, some use favorite birth dates of people that they love, use their birthday. There are many ways. All right, so you find your way and try these two ways which I've asked you, and or you might try the other way where I've told you to concentrate on the 3 series. So you write the 3 series, 3, 12, 21, 30, 39, all this up to the length of numbers required for your lottery, all right, in a sheet of paper. And then you narrow down the field between 3 and 1 series for you, and you will have all those numbers on a sheet of paper, and then close your eyes and at random pick them one by one. Or on those sheet of paper, just put, narrow it down and the 3 series, that means you will have so many bits of paper with whatever comes to the number 3 root number, and then another set for the 1 series, and you'll have a collection of them, and so you spread them and you choose from them. Okay, you got to try it your own way, see whichever way you are happy with. All right, now your lucky dates for you in the month of July, I've chosen the 3 series. That means the 3rd, 12th, 21st, 30th of July are very special and lucky and powerful dates for you for the month of July. And on these dates, your element of luck will be very strong because you are meant to be lucky. All right, so go and buy your tickets on the 3rd, 12th, 21st or 30th, or do this way of inspiration and getting numbers on the 3rd, 12th, 21st of 30th or 30th. Okay, and while you're doing this on these dates, I want you to be wearing the color purple for Cancer. Yes, the color purple. Waist up, never mind about waist down. All right, or have a handkerchief which is purple or piece of cloth which is purple. And when you are contacting purple on this 3, 12, 21, 30th in July, woo, the level of energy is very fierce, the good energy, and you may be able with all this to just strike something. I really hope you do. Okay. All right, apart from the direction, now when you are doing all this inspiration bits which I've told you just now and choosing the numbers on the 3rd, 12 or 21, 30 or on any of the other dates, I want you to face north. I've chosen north. North is a position for Jupiter, and this is one of the very active planets in the month of July. And so face north when you want inspiration, when you're going to select your numbers, and you will just narrow down that energy to a laser form, and you will just be able to target the numbers that you want. Okay? Well, I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session, and that's based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms. And while we Skype, I'm also reading your face, and we can use Kabbalistic tarot cards as well. And I will be concentrating on your next 5 or 6 years. I will talk to you on all areas of your life, give you so much information of how to become successful and lucky. And at the same time, I will give you this magical calendar, I call it, which for the rest of your life, you are going to know your good dates, your bad dates, your good days, your bad days, and you will be able to formulate whether for job, whether for personal life, whether for travel, whether when you should go to hospitals for checkup, whether when you should buy your lottery. It's a magical calendar, and it's going to be for the rest of your life. Okay, so that's something I will also give you. I will make that based on your date of life and time of life and the time of birth, and based on your palms as well. I look forward to Skyping with you. Go to Facebook, follow me, communicate with me, ask me questions, or go to Skype itself and leave me a message, and we will Skype together one day. All right? And I hope to make you successful in one way or another. Until then, thank you and good luck.